If there's ever been a time where it's clear that visibility and allyship are important to LGBTQ people, it's now. So I think showing up in those spaces, it's powerful.
That's the thing with Hannaford. It's one thing that they're known for in this area, especially, is pride. One of the first years they had it, we went, me and my son, and that was an emotional experience. Just seeing all the Hannaford associates and everybody, I mean, they were hooting and hollering, and who's got pride? Hannaford pride. And he was in the front, and he was, you know, had his arms in the air, and it was great.
The Pride Center of the Capital Region, first of all, is the longest continually operating Pride Center in the country. So we have the Pride Festival and Parade, which is awesome. It's 25 to 30,000 people in Washington Park having an incredible day, celebrating themselves, celebrating each other. We also do things like one-on-one mental health care for free in a time where mental health is really important. LGBTQ people are 3 to 5 times more likely to be depressed, anxious, or suicidal. It shouldn't be that only this building that I'm standing in is a safe place for transgender people. It shouldn't be that it's the only place that a bunch of LGBTQ kids can come and feel normal. That should be everywhere. What we're also doing is going out and doing a lot of training in schools. We're driving to rural parts of the state and creating youth groups. We're really trying to make sure that folks remember that LGBTQ people exist everywhere. Last year, I encouraged someone to start a Gloversville Pride. I ran into Valerie there, the director of the library in Gloversville, and realized that the library was an ideal community space. It just organically turned into this youth group space. It's been incredible to see it grow, and a really nice fulfillment on what I was hoping would happen as we got out into the community.
Schools Out is our program for queer teens and allies to come together here in the community. And what we wanted to do was create a space where teens felt valued. They could still embrace where they're from and know there was still space for them to be who they are. The fourth Monday of the month, we have the Pride Center come up here, and we have kind of more of a discussion group where kids can support each other, ask questions, and have a safe space to explore.
I'm really happy that there's programs like these around, especially in these areas where there's not a lot of support for kids who have different identities than the world around them. Everyone here is very kind and welcoming and accepting. We're able to talk to them, not as like kids to adults, but as people to people.
We all go to Hannaford, and it's a place we depend on. For these kids to know that such an important company kind of has their back, or even just sees them and supports them, the ripple effects of that are endless.
Hannaford always talks about leading with care, and that's what I do. You can't say that you care if you only care about people looking a certain way or presenting a certain way.
To have something like your town grocery store, a Hannaford, be there and say, yes, food, great, what else? How do we help? How do we help throughout the year? That's allyship.